President Trump reacting to the indictment of former Senate Intelligence Committee aide James Wolfe, accused of lying to agents about funneling stories to reporters. One reporter in particular at the New York Times who he was sleeping with. Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz is a member of the House Judiciary Committee. He joins me now. So, Congressman, it looks like what happened was, this guy in the committee romantically involved with a New York Times reporter. He's leaking all sorts of classified information to her, and then she's sending out tweets acting like it's the Trump team that's leaking this stuff, and you can't make it up.
Yeah, she definitely deserves an award for investigative reporting, but I'm not entirely sure that classified information is appropriate for pillow talk, Jesse. And that's why we've got to make sure that we don't allow our justice system to fail in the protection and preservation of classified information. But there is an entire ethic here in Washington that if you're going after Donald Trump and you want to make him look bad, the ends justify the means.
You're right.
We've got to make sure that that doesn't take hold in the Congress.
You're exactly
and it doesn't
right.
take hold anywhere else.
And that's not just in the swamp. I mean, that's in the media, that's in Hollywood. They will say or do anything inappropriate, illegal, it doesn't matter, in order to damage this president and further the liberal agenda. And they never really ever have to apologize for it because they believe they have the higher ground. I'm just excited that Sessions came out of hiding and nailed a leaker. I mean, where's he been? This is pretty big news.
Yeah, it appears that the Attorney General has shifted to fully caffeinated coffee. Maybe he took some of those supplements for low T because he's now actively pursuing the important work we need the Justice Department to pursue to stop the leaks instead of cowering in the corner to the deep state.
Right. So we got reality winner. Remember that Bernie babe that got caught leaking classified information, and now we have this guy who was sleeping with a failing New York Times reporter. It's looks like we got a pattern going, and hopefully Jeff Sessions can keep that up. I want to play some sound of one of your colleagues, probably your favorite colleague, Nancy Pelosi. Here is what she said when she was asked about the fantastic economy. Roll it.
Hip, hip, hooray, unemployment is down. What does that mean to me in my life? I need a bigger paycheck. So this isn't just about the unemployment rate. It's about wages rising in our country so that consumer confidence is restored.
Hip, hip, hooray, the unemployment number is down. Congressman, not only is that just completely tone deaf, but she talks about wages. Wages are up 3% under this president, the fastest wage growth since 2009, and consumer confidence at its highest level in 18 years.
Consumer confidence is up, business confidence is up, capital investment is up. And you know what? As Republicans, we love when Nancy Pelosi talks about the economy. Remember her crumbs reference?
Yeah.
Look, when Nancy Pelosi first started talking about crumbs, Democrats were up by about 8 or 9 points on the generic ballot. Now that gap has closed to almost nothing. So, Nancy, please tell the American people more about how their jobs don't matter to you. Tell the American people more that you don't think they're confident enough. You know what? This is Donald Trump's America. It's the Trump economy. It's roaring. People are confident. Businesses are investing. Jobs are growing and wages are rising. Jesse, if we win anymore, I'm going to get tired of winning.
Well, you don't look tired. You look very well rested down there. And you forgot one thing. She also needs to keep talking about how MS-13 gang members have a little spark of dignity inside of them. Remember that one?
The great defender of MS-13, Nancy Pelosi. I don't know if many of them are going to be voting for Democrats, but I know that the families all across this country that want a law and order president, that want secure borders, that want to ensure that we're compassionate where we need to be, but tough when we've got folks terrorizing our streets. I'm just so proud of this president and his agenda, and it's one of the reasons that the American people keep doing better, and the president's approval rating continues to rise.
Let me ask you, I want to get back to this, FISA abuse, what you call deep state scandal, Spygate, all that stuff. We know that there were spies that were inserted into the Trump campaign because it's been reported and confirmed by a number of people, and they talked to 2 to 3 to 4 members of the Trump campaign. All of a sudden, your colleagues like Trey Gowdy and Paul Ryan come out and say they were briefed by the FBI and everything was done above board. Do you believe them?
I think that the media has overgeneralized their comments, and I have great respect for Speaker Ryan and Trey Gowdy, but I disagree that it is ever appropriate to be in a circumstance where unelected people can collect intelligence on a rival political campaign and then report it to no one in Congress. The law requires reporting to Congress on significant and sensitive information. They did not do that, and I think that at the end of the day, I want to live in a country where it's elected people that make the final decisions, not unelected people trying to settle a score against Donald Trump or any political rival that they don't like.
All right, Congressman, thanks for joining us. And next, Antifa running.